Republican-led House passes Trump's agenda bill by a single vote. After weeks of internal GOP wrangling, the Republican-led House early Thursday passed the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, critical to advancing President Donald Trump's tax and immigration agenda. A smiling Speaker Johnson announced the massive measure passed by a single vote, 215 to 214, and was greeted with applause. He has struggled to get it done, as he had promised, by Memorial Day, before lawmakers go on recess. A sweeping package of tax cuts, Medicaid reform, and immigration spending delivers on many of the president's domestic campaign promises. Following debate that stretched Wednesday through the entire night and into early Thursday morning, the vote was a triumphant moment for Johnson, who conquered sharp divisions among his conference through a lot of prayer amid a historically low 3-vote majority. Bill gets Americans back to winning again, and it's been a long time coming, Johnson proclaimed during his speech on the floor moments before the final vote. It quite literally is again morning in America, isn't it? All right. Trump celebrated the passage of what he called the One Big Beautiful Bill in a social media post, calling it the most significant piece of legislation that will ever be signed in the history of our country. He said it fulfilled his campaign promise of no tax on tips, no tax on overtime. He has recognized the tax deductions when consumers purchase an American-made vehicle, funding for the Golden Dome defense system, and the Trump savings accounts incorporated in the legislation. Great job by Speaker Johnson and the House leadership, and thank you to every Republican who voted yes on this historic bill, Trump wrote. Now it's time for our friends in the United States Senate to go to work and send this bill to my desk as soon as possible, Trump added before slamming Democrats. During the final House vote, Republican lawmakers approached the speaker with congratulatory handshakes and backslaps. Someone also played Queen's "We Are the Champions" off of a phone for about 10 seconds while the vote was underway. Republicans cheered, whistled, and applauded when the threshold for passage was achieved at 6:54 a.m. The successful vote with one GOP lawmaker voting present sends the reconciliation bill to the Senate. The Republicans' majority is expected to revise legislation over the next month or long. Two Republican Reps Thomas Massie of Kentucky and Warren Davidson of Ohio opposed the vote alongside the entire House Democratic caucus. Rep. Andy Harris, the chairman of the House Freedom Caucus, voted present.
So the big, beautiful bill includes 8 million people are going to be losing their Medicaid, $490 billion in Medicare cuts, $300 billion food aid cuts, 2 million will lose your child tax credit. So,